Hello everyone and welcome. We have a Valhalla Fusion and we're also going to show you how to prepare for the Women's War Games, which we're going to try and get this Asuka. So let us check out our Fusion first. And our Valhalla Fusion is... Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty strong. Can I set up another one? Do I have enough stuff? I don't think I do. We'll try. Nope, looks like we are 350 points short. Alright, I'll need to go and get another card before I can actually set that up. But, yes, right, so the next thing we're going to look at is what I've done is I've taken all of the equipment off of all of the males that you can see here. So none of them have any equipment on. And the reason for that is because we don't actually need them. Now, I've got more than enough equipment. I'll show you how much equipment I've got. So, we've got that entire page, but then it continues down. We've got absolutely loads of it, should they actually be required. But if we're not going to be using the males, then why are we making them more powerful? Is the question. Whereas the females is a much better use of our time. So what I've done is I just click here, go into female, go into all, and then that will give you your top 16 cards here, without moving the camera. So what we do is you just take your top 16 females and you just equip your best equipment to each of them, as shown there, and that will give you a much stronger deck for the Giants Unleashed. Now, as you can see, there's a couple more I've got here that just aren't trained, the Molly Holly and the Indy Hartwell, which possibly could be better than Tegan Knox or Natalia, but they're not fully trained and I don't really care that much, so because there's not going to be that much of a difference between them anyway. However, this brand new Valhalla Fusion, wherever she is. Yes, Cora Jade. Now, yeah, this is the first image of her as well. I think because she's a Fusion Valhalla, she's going to be quite a bit stronger than a regular Valhalla. So I suspect that she'll probably be around here, actually. You can also see that, I mean, this is a fully, 100 matches, Raquel Gonzalez. This here is, well, not fully trained Maelstrom Naomi, but Asuka is actually still better than Maelstrom Pros. And you can see that Sasha is even stronger than Asuka. So the females that you have also makes a difference for their strength. So for going for the War Games, you generally want a Valhalla deck, at least. Because it's going to get a little bit tougher later on towards the end of this part here. Like, you'll find the first three are easy enough to get with no problems. It's when you get into the Valhalla and when you get into the actual event card that the difficulty starts going up a little bit. And then once you get past this and you get into the heroic, then when we get to the heroic version of here, it'll once again go back to being easy, and then it'll continue to get progressively more difficult up until the second Valhalla card, and then the heroic upgrade itself. So that's all that you are trying to do. I'm going to have to set up a new fusion, but I'm going to have to get a new card for that, so I'm going to have to play some... Well, I'll play some PvP, I imagine. But, I think that is it for this video, folks. So it'll probably be this one that I remove the equipment from to give it over to our... It wasn't Indy Hartwell, was it? To give it over to our Cora Jade, yeah. And then equip her with that. And then we want to get her up to our 100 games, and we also want to get her up to level 100. Another thing we can actually look at now, since we're here, is So this is my top 16 males here. Goes down to Rikishi. And you can see that Rikishi is still in quite a few decks. So we're going to actually look at cards that are now useless to us. So you want all of your cards, you want your best cards in Giants Unleashed. You also want your best cards in Road to Glory. So long as you've got those two things set up, you don't really care about the rest of the cards. So let us see how many decks. Well, actually, we need to do this for all of them. So let's just go and autofill everyone. Simple enough. Well, it takes a little second. These ones are already autofilled. Oh, that was autofilled already. Okay. Right. So, let us see. So we can see that Farouk, or Ron Simmons, is not in any decks. He isn't actually strong enough to be in any of our decks, meaning that he is useless. Same with the Berserker. And of course, unfortunately, the same with the Rock. But I'm going to keep this Rock because it is a unique background. It's got a unique event thing. And also the same with Roderick Piper, but if we get a pro of him, then he absolutely will be in that top 16. The only one that we're still forced to use is Xavier Woods for Giants Unleashed and Codebreaker, because he is our next strongest right arrow. We don't need this Miz, but if we get a pro of him, of course that helps a lot. We don't need the Angelo Dawkins, but if we get a pro of him, it certainly helps. So we want to keep these ones for just now, same with Roderick Piper, but Berserker and Ron Simmons, they are not required, so we can actually eat them. The other ones, we need to start making decisions on which of these are required and which ones aren't. Brock Lesnar is probably the strongest of the up arrows, so if we get a pro of him, he'll replace Triple H, almost certainly. And also, this is them without any equipment on, so you can see how strong they are. And this is, this is only 74 matches Triple H, this is only 20 matches Randy Orton, and you can see that they're already significantly stronger than, 100 matches British Bulldog or Ilya Dragunov, Rikishi, so on and so forth. So, another one that we do have, actually, if we go to Combine Will, is we have this Booker T. Now, the problem with Booker T is if we look at our up arrows, our weakest up arrow is Triple H. The next one is a fortified 1 Nash Carter. And even at that, when Triple H gets his full levels, he might actually replace Nash Carter because Triple H is quite a bit stronger. But unfortunately, Booker T is not going to replace Triple H, so we don't actually need this card, so we are going to combine them at level 0. Yes, it is a travesty, but we don't need Valhalla Pros anymore. Which also means that that is freed up, which means that we can go into here, we can start a new fusion using this Booker T. And then we probably don't even need all that much more. There we go. Activate and done. And that helps. It does two things. It clears up more of our space in the deck. You can see we've got 375 or 400. But in addition, it also starts a new fusion, which could be a pro. His name I've forgotten. A pro Cora Jade. I keep forgetting Cora Jade's name. I do not know why. I really need to watch more NXT, I think. But yes, and with that done, we can also train Cora Jade, and we're going to give her Berserker. Brings her up to level 89. Now I don't want to go wasting that Ron Simmons, because It's a waste to use a Pro Valhalla for 11 levels. So we're just going to eat this T-bar and this Matt Riddle instead. There we are, she's up at level 91. And at level 91, she still isn't anywhere near the other Valhalla cards. So she's got a little bit to go. Really need her up at level 100 before you're going to see any actual proper changes there. Is there anything else I can do? Well, another thing that we can do. We have 69 tickets. We could save up for the 100, try and get these. But we can also just use 50. And I've just realised that the extreme cards are not here anymore. So, it's not actually worth our while. If the extreme cards were still there, we could have had a chance to get some more extreme cards, which would have helped. But without the extreme cards, it's better just keep your tickets and wait until new things show up in these little pits here. Another thing that we can wait for is that in the Superstore in 15 hours these are going to replace. So of course these are only Maelstroms, which doesn't help us, but in 15 hours they should be replaced with Valhallas, and then we shall see what the new Valhallas are, and if they are worthwhile then I've got more than enough super coins here to get myself a Pro, or I can even get a fortified 1 or fortified 2 if I wanted. Or we could even get 2 different Pros, depending on what the cards are. So if they are females, then possibly. If they are good males, also possibly. But we will just need to wait and see. So I think that's going to be it, folks. I can't think of anything else that I want to do or anything else that I want to show you. So the next video is probably going to be when we're doing war games. And we're going to make our way through this Asuka, get the Pro of her. Well, we'll get the Heroic of her, then we'll get the Pro, and then we'll get the double Heroic Pro. That is the idea. If we look at the calendar, which is here, then we can see Giants Unleashed followed by Clash of Champions, and then there is Road to Glory, which will lead on to Ring Domination. And that's Road to Glory might actually be the first Royal Rumble card, because I think the Royal Rumble is on Saturday the 29th, the actual Royal Rumble for the actual WWE, not WWE Supercard. So yeah, so this might be the last event for Valhalla. And I can't guarantee that, but I think that's generally the way it works, because if the Royal Rumble is going to actually happen on the 29th, and if there is a Royal Rumble tier, which there always has been in the past, then I expect Royal Rumble to start at this point here, rather than Royal Rumble starting a week later. So that is it for this video, folks. Hope you all enjoyed, and also we have one space in our team, so if anyone is interested, leave a comment below or just join the Discord and talk to us on there, and you can get yourself added into a very, very active Valhalla Pro, well, Valhalla Plus team, which has been active for quite a while. But actually, this is something that I've not really shown before, but there is the stats of the team. So as you can see, we won 357 team battlegrounds, we've lost 114. As you can see, I'm number 1 there. Team stomping grounds, we haven't done many of those. We kind of got bored of it, and it wasn't really required. Team Ring Domination, as you can see there, the total number of shards found is 14,373, which is quite a lot. Average cards per event is 2.20. No, it's not. Oh wait, maybe it is. Yeah. Yeah, okay, sometimes we go for 3 cards, sometimes we go for 2. Okay, yeah, maybe that is right. And Team Road to Glory. That's weird, 11.35. But no, we do always tend to get the Road to Glory cards as well. So The thing is, if you're active, then it's a good team to be on. If you're not active, it's a team that you're going to get kicked out of quite early. So only join if you do intend to be active, because otherwise it's not for you. Like, you'll maybe get one Valhalla card, but then you'll be kicked from the team and you won't be allowed back. So it's better to wait until you're in a position where you can be active, and then you can join in the team. And then, as you can see, we always win our team battlegrounds as well. So that is going to be it for this video, folks. Hope you all enjoyed, and hope you join the team. Of course, sometimes there's a bit of a waiting list, because people do enjoy these videos. People watch this little channel, and yeah, they do want to be part of the team. Discord is required. I do get a lot of people messaging me saying, can I join with that Discord? Unfortunately, Discord is where we talk to each other, so the Discord is a requirement, I'm afraid. Anyway, I have been skirting around this for a while, so it is time for us to end this video before it gets any more ridiculously long. So that's it for this video, folks. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please check out our other videos. And give us a subscribe, click that notification icon, leave a comment, like, share it with your friends, share it with your enemies too. Share it with everyone. Share it with your grandmother. And that is going to be it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.